What? What? I can't even do it. Oh, we good? Oh, we good? Yeah? Welcome. I think this is episode 41 of the Old Kids Podcast. I just finished doing an episode on ASAP Rocky. So I thought, why not do an episode on Playboi Carti? So he has like the biggest fan base. So yeah, we're gonna talk about Carti's best album, my favorite album, and what I thought of each album. So we'll start at the first self-titled album, which is actually my favorite album. The self-titled Playboi Carti album has to be my favorite album just because the beats on there, like the beats on there were crazy. I like this Carti's voice. I really do enjoy Carti's voice on it. Tracks we have like "Woke Up Like This," which is such a good track. Have you ever like woken up and played that track like right when you woke up? It's amazing. It's an amazing feeling, like getting ready for school or something. Because at this time I was in school, so I was in high school, so I was getting ready for like school and shit. Playing "Woke Up Like This," I was like, yeah, bro, this was yeah. And then Yamin, I think that's probably my favorite track on the album. It has to be Yamin or Flex. Flex, everybody knows Flex still gets played. That TikTok trend with Flex and stuff like that. And it's such a good track. The fact that he sampled what's her name's fate. I don't know. I forgot her name, but his girl's or his ex's like voice in it, like right before he dropped that little soft shit. Oh my gosh, that was amazing. And then Levin, he got Levin Cali on that too, and he's actually a really underrated artist. So definitely check him out. And then he got Rocky on there, New Choppa, good ass track as well. The self-titled album, I feel like just had more like a. It was like super not vibey. That's not the word for it. I would say like it was just so catchy. The sounds in it felt like super like ascended, transcending. You know what I'm saying? Like the sounds sounded like you were going to like a different dimension, like floating. You know what I mean? Like location. The instrumental on location just feels like you're floating. You cannot hop in my car and like that slow little like rapping and stuff. It just feels like you're floating. This whole album feels like a ride. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I enjoyed that album. I think that one has to be my favorite Playboi Carti album. And then we have the next album, which was Die Lit, which I think the only thing I had with this album is it wasn't like really different, from the self-titled in terms of like how it sounded. It did have like different beats and like tracks like Long Time, which is amazing intro. R.I.P. Such a fire. Oh my gosh, dude. Something about that beat when the little do 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 do. I don't know if you guys know what I'm talking about, but there's like a little part like that in the beat that goes like that. I think like it doesn't happen until like the middle of the track, but it sounds crazy. So we have Right Now. We got tracks like Mileage with Chief Keef, Middle of the Summer, Chopper Will Miss. Chopper Will Miss was a good track as well. Lean for Real was actually a really good track as well. But I just feel like this album, I'm gonna have to put at the bottom of the list just because it was like it went like it didn't sound much different from it was like self-titled with less enjoyable beats, if that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? But don't get me wrong, that doesn't mean it wasn't like a it wasn't a good album. It was a pretty good album. It was alright. People still play it to this day. I still play R.I.P. Lean for Real, Long Time. I still play the album every once in a while. Home KOD. I still play that. Shout out to J. Cole. I'm pretty sure I played it on accident. But yeah. And Fell in Love with Bryson Tiller. And I like the features he had on here. I think the features he had on here were good as well. So I enjoyed that. And Shooter with Uzi. So he has some good tracks on here. I just don't think it goes at the top of the list or anything like that. I think I'll keep it at the bottom of the list, but that doesn't take away its value. It was a pretty good album. It was a good album. And then we go to the always. This one gets the most criticism, or had the most criticism when it dropped. My boy decided, yo, Jesus' birthday? No, Whole Lot of Red. We're dropping this on Christmas. And okay, I'm gonna be completely honest with you guys right here on the podcast. I enjoyed it when I first listened to it. I never said it was trash when I first listened to it. I enjoyed it. I was asked my cousin. I got witnesses. I was literally on Christmas Day, Christmas night, because we celebrated on the 24th. That night, I was literally at her house, just playing a Whole Lot of Red through and just going crazy, wearing a red jacket. I swear, bro. I'm serious. You can quote me on that one. But yeah, I did enjoy this album a lot. Like the beats, man. To hear it was executively produced by Kanye, I wasn't surprised to hear such good beats. I mean, Rockstar Made already brings the energy. Go to the Moon, which I think it was a track I really enjoyed at the beginning of it too. Stop Breathing. I'm gonna be honest too, because Stop Breathing and like Jump Out the House, I didn't enjoy those tracks when it first came out. But I will tell you guys the tracks I did enjoy when they first came out. I really did enjoy Vamp Anthem. I enjoyed Meh, and I enjoyed On That Time. I enjoyed Sky. Over, I really loved Over when they first came out. I really loved Over, and then Feel Like Dying. I also really liked that one as well. And then the other ones just grew on me as well, just like everybody else that say they like the album grew on them. I also think this is Carti's best album, just because the impact it had. Like it had everyone talking about it, bro. It was Christmas, bro, and we were talking about Playboi Carti's album. That's one, and then like years later, like it's going on like who said it was like the album of the year for like 2021? I think I heard like Sean C say that or something like that. And I think he had a point, cuz like this album was still being played, and the fact that Carti also went on tour so late after the album dropped was like crazy to see that he still sold out. He still has so many people go. It was still like really talked about. It was all I seen when he went on tour. So I unfortunately didn't get to go see him on tour. I wanted to, but I didn't get to. But yeah, that's on the bucket list. Playboi Carti concert. But yeah, that's why this has to be his best album. Not only the production, also as well, was it was different from both Die Lit and self-titled. It was so much more like punk, which is kind of, I feel like it was the direction he was going into. It was more like, I don't know, just something about these instrumentals that he dropped. We had Metamorphosis, we had Teen X. It was kind of like, it just it sounded so different from Die Lit and self-titled. And it was, I really liked, at first obviously, like there was so much speculation about, yo, this is trash and stuff, but I think once you hear more of it, it's like, yo, these beats are growing on me. His voice, I see kind of what he's doing, you know what I'm saying? I see kind of like where he's going with this. He's not doing the same thing, which is like something we value in artists, or me personally value in music a lot, when artists do like different things apart from like because I don't want 6 albums that all sound the same, you know what I'm saying? So it was nice to hear that from Whole Lotta Red. And I think this one has to be second on the list as well as my favorites, but I know for a fact this has to be his best work, because this one literally, like, this had the world speaking for like years. Like literally, everybody was talking about Whole Lotta Red for 2 years, 3 years. Even now, I still sometimes hear people talking about Whole Lotta Red. So, Whole Lotta Red has to be his best album. I mean, New Tank, we got like fire track on that time. That's probably got to be my favorite one on the album. The instrumental on there, man, the beat on there, and then Sky. Something about Sky just has you like, you just want to dance, you just want to jump and mosh and all this and that. That's why I think I really enjoyed. And then just the impact he has on like his fans and stuff, like the concert he had, where he threw it for Whole Lotta Red, the little tour or whatever. It's crazy to just see everybody. He don't even gotta rap. That's my point. He don't even gotta, at concerts. He just screams, but it's just the energy. It's just the energy you feel. It's almost like going like an EDM concert, but the energy you feel, it feels amazing. So, I really do value that. And Whole Lotta Red gotta be his best album. Playboi Carti self-titled album has to be my favorite. Die Lit, it's like an honorable mention. It's cool, but it's not like crazy to me personally. So yeah, let me know what you guys thought. Are you guys ready for that new Carti album? Cause wasn't he not supposed to drop the Narcissist or like last year or something? And then he even named the tour that, and he didn't even end up dropping it. So I'm excited to hear some new Carti. I'm excited to hear what he has to bring, especially hearing a Whole Lotta Red. Let's see, like, can he top Whole Lotta Red? Maybe he drops something different. Sammy over here is saying that his next album is going to be his best album, he feels like. So what do you guys think? Do you guys think that's the case? Let me know your guys' favorite Carti album. What's your favorite Carti song? By the way, did I mention that my favorite Carti song is probably, it's Yao Ming. The Yao Ming reference and all that, I like that. So that's my favorite track. So let me know your favorite track. Let me know what you guys think about Playboi Carti as an artist. Why do you think he has such a strong fan base? What do you think is appeals to them so much? What do you think? How do you think he gets so much recognition? I guess you could say. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I appreciate you guys for listening to this episode, and hopefully you guys have a good rest of your Monday. I'll see you guys in the next episode. Peace.